Ein Gedi is an oasis and a nature reserve in Israel, located west of the Dead Sea, near Masada and the Qumran Caves. Etymology: the name Ein Gedi is composed of two Hebrew words, Ein means spring and Gcd means goat kid. Ein Gedi thus means kid spring. History Biblical era In the 2 Chronicles 22, Ein Gedi is identified with Hazazon Tamar, Hazon Tamar, Hatzat Tamar or Hazazuntma, where the Moabites and Ammonites gathered in order to fight King Jehoshaphat. In Genesis 14:7, Hazazon Tamar is mentioned as being an Amorite city, smitten by Chedorlaomer in his war against the cities of the plain. In Joshua 15:62, Ein Gedi is enumerated among the cities of the tribe of Judah in the desert Beth-araba, but Ezekiel 47:10 shows that it was also a fisherman's town. Later, King David hides in the desert of Ein Gedi and King Saul seeks him even upon the most craggy rocks, which are accessible only to wild goats. The Song of Songs speaks of the vineyards of Ein Gedi. The words of Ecclesiasticus 24:18, "I was exalted like a palm tree in Cades," may perhaps be understood of the palm trees of Ein Gedi. The indigenous Jewish town of Ein Gedi was an important source of balsam for the Greco-Roman world until its destruction by Byzantine Emperor Justinian as part of his persecution of the Jews in his realm. A synagogue mosaic remains from Ein Gedi's heyday, including a Judeo-Aramaic inscription warning inhabitants against revealing the town's secret, possibly the methods for extraction and preparation of the much-prized balsam resin, though not stated outright in the inscription, to the outside world. According to the Mirojanek legend, Stephen V of Hungary had in front of his tent a golden plate with the inscription, Attila, the son of Bendersai, grandson of the great Nimrod, born at Ein Gedi, by the grace of God, king of the Huns, Medes, Goths, Dacians, the horrors of the world and a scourge of God. According to the Jewish Roman historian Josephus Flavius, the Sicaria, who fought the Romans until their defeat and mass suicide at the siege of Masada, plundered local villages including Ein Gedi. At Ein Gedi, they drive out the defenders, and killed over 700 women and children who could not run away. Modern era In April 1848, Lieutenant William Francis Lynch led an American expedition down the Jordan River into the Dead Sea, that stopped at Ein Gedi. In 1998-99, the archaeological expedition of Ishor Hirschfeld at Ein Gedi systematically excavated what has been called the Essen site, first discovered by Yohanan Aharoni in 1956. Ein Gedi Nature Reserve and National Park. Ein Gedi Nature Reserve was declared in 1971 and is one of the most important reserves in Israel. The park is situated on the eastern border of the Judean desert, on the Dead Sea coast, and covers an area of 14,000 dunams. The elevation of the land ranges from the level of the Dead Sea at 423 meters below sea level to the plateau of the Judean desert at 200 meters above sea level. Ein Gedi Nature Reserve includes 2 spring-fed streams with flowing water year-round, Nahal David and Nahal Arugot. 2 other springs, the Shulamit and Ein Gedi Springs, also flow in the reserve. Together, the springs generate approximately 3 million cubic meters of water per year. Much of the water is used for agriculture or is bottled for consumption. The reserve is a sanctuary for many types of plant, bird and animal species. The vegetation includes plants and trees from the tropical, desert, Mediterranean, and steppean regions, such as Sodom apple, acacia, jujube, and poplar. The many species of resident birds are supplemented by over 200 additional species during the migration periods in the spring and fall. Mammal species include the Nubian ibex and the rock arax. The Ein Gedi National Park features several archaeological sites including the Chalcolithic Temple of Ein Gedi and a 1st century CE village. The park was declared in 2002 and covers an area of 8 dunams. Kibbutz Ein Gedi. Kibbutz Ein Gedi, founded in 1956, is located about a kilometer from the oasis. It offers various tourist attractions and takes advantage of the local weather patterns and the abundance of natural water to cultivate out-of-season produce. The kibbutz area contains an internationally acclaimed botanical garden covering an area of 100 dunams. though one can find more than 900 species of plants from all over the world. The kibbutz is also home to the Ein Gedi Eco Park, which functions as both a zoo and an environmental education center, demonstrating sustainable technologies such as solar cookers, grey water systems, mud buildings, and compost toilets. Shalom Marathon, a Euro-Dead Sea Half Marathon. The Ein Gedi race, also known as the Shalom Marathon, a Euro-Dead Sea Half Marathon, is a popular road running event over several distances that has been held by the Tamar Regional Council since 1983. The starting point for all races is the Ein Gedi Spa, 80 km southeast of Jerusalem and 4 km south of Kibbutz Ein Gedi. See also, Archaeology of Israel, Tourism in Israel, Wildlife of Israel. References. Bibliography, Hirschfeld, Y., Ein Gedi. A very large village of Jews, a unregistered trademark. External links, virtual tour of Ein Gedi, view from the Ein Gedi Promenade, Ein Gedi in the Dead Sea map, bird's eye view in Flash, the Israel Nature and Parks Authority, site page, Ein Gedi travel guide, pictures of Ein Gedi synagogue, Ein Gedi mill, 1893.